Okay, I'm gonna start off like this. I wish I had the confidence to do videos. I really do. It's hard. It's really, I don't see how some people kill it. They just go in and they kill it. And I figure if I ramble on right now about how uncomfortable I am doing videos. And I watch a lot of people do videos, and it's like they were just born, especially when they go live. Like, going live is just so hard. And I'm like, what is that? What's like in my way, in my path, that's like not letting me be as authentic as I would love to be? And because I have these amazing topics I want to talk about, and these amazing topics that will benefit so many people, you know. I've always been the type of person who saw the glass as half full and half empty. And the reason why I say that, because the world is a duality, where others will just pick one or the other. I've never picked one, because they're both. They are both. It's half empty and it's half full. So I've always been a big picture seer. Like, I've always seen the bigger picture, and not just the bigger picture, but the frame that it's in, the wall that it's hanging on, and the nail that's holding it. Like, I really go deep, and I look at everything. And you know, life is not easy. It's not easy for most of us. I'm gonna say that. It's not easy for most of us. And the challenges we face, it can be emotionally crippling. And it's like we don't have the tools or the knowledge or the information sometimes to get through a hardship, you know. And so it just reminds me, because I went to go see the doctor yesterday. You know, when you're pregnant and you're in your last little stage, you got to go every week. And because I'm going every week, I see, like, sometimes a different doctor. You know, whoever's on call or who's ever there, you know, I can see them. And I swear, this girl, she looked 21. And I'm like, wow. You know, you look really young. And when I talk to people, I have to realize to not talk down to them for, you know, not be about their age, what's the word, like age discrimination or anything like that. I have to, like, monitor myself, because I'm not trying to talk down. And then again, I don't know, because my perception can be false. You know, maybe there's some underlying of insecurity because you're young and you seeing me and I'm old as dirt. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. Like I told you, I am an honest person. When I get on video, it's hard to come off as authentic. And so when I say I'm authentic, I am an authentic person. Like, I admit to my shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's sitting there. I don't know if I am having some insecurities dealing with her. But, so I also, you know, I do see a psychiatrist, and I do think people should get some type of form of therapy or see a psychiatrist or do whatever you can to benefit your life. So, you know, she was looking at my file on the computer, and then she turns to me because she sees a psychiatrist there. So she's like, I just always assume that people think, oh, I'm crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as caterpillar shit, but I'm not. So, I have trauma. I've had trauma from a childhood, and it never properly got dealt with. So, it manifests when it manifests, you know? So, yeah, so she was like, do you want to hurt yourself? And, like, there's certain things you can say to me and you can't say to me. And there's certain things that would trigger the hell out of me and make me want to fucking snap. Okay? And one of the things being is, do you want to hurt yourself? And the other thing being is good morning, because I feel like when you say good morning to me, you're telling me to mourn, and I don't want to mourn. I like for you to say hi, because when you say hi, it makes me feel like high vibes are happening. Happy risings, and how's your rising today, or something. But that good morning shit, it's a pet peeve. And it happened a couple of years ago. Thank you, Niael, for tipping me to that. But like ever since, she told me like, good morning. Who's morning? And I'm like, So the other one is, do you want to hurt yourself? So I said to him, I don't think anyone wants to hurt themselves. Physically, we're not wired to want to hurt ourselves. People want to escape pain or whatever discomfort or dis-ease or unhappiness that they're feeling. You want to escape it, but I wouldn't. I feel like you doctors really shouldn't use that phrase, do you want to hurt yourself? I feel it's insulting. Especially when someone is seeing a psychiatrist or someone is getting some type of therapy help or on drugs, you know what I'm saying? Meaning drugs like the psychiatrist gives you the drugs, So, yeah, I just feel like it's really unhealthy, and it's just a poor choice of words to ask someone if they want to hurt themselves. And she was like, wow, I never thought of it like that, and I was like saying something like, are you emotionally, how are you feeling emotionally? Are you feel emotionally okay? Or just, they have to learn how to rephrase it. And she was like, we were trainers. I was like, I know you was trained to do that. And I'm just like, the best teacher is experience. You know what I'm saying? And I said, think about this. And I told her, think about this. You just asked me if I want to hurt myself. What if that thought has never, ever, ever entered my head, but you just put it there? You just put it there, and now someone who is weak-minded or not as strong as others may be like, that's strange. She asked me if I want to hurt myself. And they might go home thinking, maybe I do want to hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? So I just schooled her a little bit with that. But like I said before, I don't know if that's my insecurities schooling her or not. But the reason why I'm saying this to say that is because I really want to talk about a healthy perspective. If you notice, I've been posting about healthy perspectives. And it's really hard, and it's a full-time job. Like, you have to maintain it because life just throws you these curveballs, and you don't have a bat in hell to hit it. So there's techniques that you can do, because you have your moments where you're like, you're up out of the funk, and you're like, yeah, I feel empowered, and I'm good, I'm gonna take charge, and and you in that moment, you know what I'm saying, and it feels great. But then and you slip out that moment, and you go back to your negative thoughts or your past traumas or your past discomforts and dis-ease, and you fucking sit there for a minute and start fucking with that again. And that's the thing. You cannot change the past, but right now is your present, and this present is a gift. I know it's kind of corny, cliche-ish, but it is a gift, and it's like, nothing is hurting me in this moment right now. I'm a person who do look towards the future. I'm very trying to look at the future, like trying to shape it and map it out for my benefit or whatever. But in the present moment, I need to embrace this. Nothing is hurting me right now. Things have hurt me in the past severely. But at this moment at hand, I'm fine. And I have to honor this moment. And that's the part about it, is that we don't take the time out to honor the moment. We don't never take the time out to really honor the greatness in our lives and what we have that's so beneficial. We constantly looking for what we don't have. We're constantly feeling like we need more. And this moment of peace, serenity, And I'm trying to think of another word. We just disregard it. We disregard it. And that's what I mean by a full-time job of keeping a healthy perspective. You also want a realistic perspective, because the last thing you want to do is live in a fantasy world. And what happens is a lot of people, they tend to do that. They think they're vibing on a healthy perspective, but they're really in a fantasy world. You know, like, I don't know if some of y'all been keeping up with Carbonation TV with Nature Boy and his little crew, but the shit is ridiculous. And but what I've noticed, you know, 7 people just recently left, and some shit went down. Something really bad went down, and one person gave $300,000 to Nature Boy. Everybody that comes there, they give money. People, you know, 13,000, whatever, you know, but everyone's giving some loot. And he's built this basically this kingdom for himself, which is amazing. Like, I can't shit on the fact that this nigga's a manifester. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I told you before, I look at things in a real duality way. Like, oh, I see the brilliance in this and the good in this, and I see the bad in this. You know, because this is a world of duality, we're going to have both regardless. You're not going to escape that. Yeah, 7 of them left. And he has not given them any money to get back to a state of being. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I mentioned him in the first place about having a realistic perception, because he taught them to have a fantasy. You know, he taught them that you can leave America and you can live in the tropics between Cancer and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? And you can live in nature. You need to, you know, and I'm me of all people, I know I need to be in a warmer place. I mean, I feel very connected to America. I feel very connected to like an indigenous life in America. But I'm allergic to the cold. Literally allergic to the cold, to the point that I have hives and my lips are itchy and I can't be out in the cold for too long. I mean, I need an EpiPen. This is crazy all day. So, and it just happened with this pregnancy. Actually, when I was a little kid, I was allergic to the cold, but I outgrew it. But now it's back. So, being in a climate that's suitable for you, I totally get that. Like, I really don't believe we belong in the cold, you know. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And Africa, I do believe we were there, you know what I'm saying? But I feel very connected to America. Well, to Turtle Island. This is the real name of it, Turtle Island. But, yeah, I feel really connected here. I don't know why, but I do. So, like I was saying about the fantasy, he has given them this fantasy, this, you stay positive, you can make cosmic currency. Like, he's a manifester. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if he's into, like, witchcraft or anything like that, but he's definitely has built himself what he wanted. And they see that, and they want to rock with it, and they want it too. Understandable. But he's abusive, okay? And emotionally abusive. And he don't even realize he put these videos out there and you can see the emotional abuse going on. He's a secondary psychopath. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. Narcissist. And having a realistic perspective is what everyone really needs. So I know when I say I'm having a healthy perspective on life, I'm also having a realistic perspective on life, because I cannot pretend my hardship or whatever quote unquote disease, pain I'm feeling is not there. It is there. You know what I'm saying? But it's how I label it. It's how I label it. I don't point the finger to anybody for my mishaps, because it's my poor choices that are my demons that has caused me to throw my life in a spiral of confusion or hardship. So I say, I'm not mad at the person. I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the poor choices. So, but I don't want to be mad, because I feel like saying the word mad is not good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because you want to keep a healthy perspective. So now I say I'm disappointed in that person that I made the choice with to do whatever with. Because people are flawed and they tend to not do exactly what you need or want them to do. And the outcome can be, really painful when it doesn't happen. And so I just say I'm disappointed in the person, but I blame myself. I take accountability because of the poor choices I made. So that's one way that I look at it, so that when I see the person, I don't have to feel like I want to fuck you up, because you have those moments, you know what I'm saying? And me of all people, I can get really angry. And like I put the little bit David Banner. I think this year I will change David Banner because I'm trying to have a healthy perspective. But because I feel like I'm David Banner. Like I'm literally that white man walking around from town to town, getting odd end jobs, legit, in the medical field, legit, just doing the most for people and trying to help out in really major ways, and then get shitted on or hurt and turn into the Hulk. That's me. That is totally me. And I hate to turn into the Hulk because it's unnecessary, So this year I will be changing my profile pic and taking the Hulk down and putting up something positive, because I want to have a healthy perspective. I'm going to stop being the Hulk and become someone really cool. If you have any suggestions of someone really cool or with a healthy perspective, and of course Prince is going to be on my page. You know that already. He's going to be like my picture. I'm going to probably pick a new picture of Prince. A new picture of Prince, not a nude picture of Prince. I didn't know what it sounded like what I just said, so I said let me correct that, because I can say French in hell, not French in hell. But yeah, I was kind of authentic on this video. Thank you for listening, if you have listened to me, and I hope I encouraged someone out there, or to feel that they can also have a healthy perspective on life too, and realistic. Thank you.